Welcome to Sunday Set.
This is Shay and Titi with another video.
Today we're going to be talking about a subject that is quite known. It's about the Proverbs 31 woman, myth or reality. We know that this is a sort of ideal, and I feel like a lot of ladies are frustrated, even men, that is this woman really, can she really exist? Is it really possible to be like her? Or is it just a sort of ideal we can only aspire to? Or is it just a myth, or just something that we have to talk about just to just to make ourselves feel like there's a superwoman that is possible out there. She is a sort of heroine that we talk about, but is it possible to be her? Is it possible to live the life of the Proverbs 31 woman? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd be in the Bible if it was not possible to be like this. I believe this Proverbs was inspired by God, because this woman is possible. I'm sure the writer of Proverbs, King Solomon, in his time there were women that existed like this, or he probably had a wife that was like this. So for him to have been talking about such a woman, it was that because in all his wise years he had taken notes of what the characteristics of, not the ideal, because I don't think she was perfect, but a woman, to the woman that would be a blessing not only to herself but to her family and community would be. So, just to prove to you that it is possible to live this sort of life and to be a Proverbs 31 woman, we will just mention 5 main characteristics of the Proverbs 31 woman. So,
First of all, she is godly, she is generous,
she's also hardworking, discerning, and compassionate. If you read the Proverbs, these are the 5 main pillars of this woman. So if she has those 5 characteristics, now knowing those her main 5 characteristics, we can sort of dissect her character. Firstly, godly. She is godly. Every successful woman, I believe, has to have God's back and has to have God's spirit in her. She is a godly woman. That means she prays. That means she reads her Bible. That means she asks God for direction. I don't know what you think, Titi.
Yeah, no, I would definitely say like the same thing as you said. She puts God first. She knows that above all else, God should take the first place in her life. Reading her Bible, praying, like being a prayer warrior, and I think that is so important for a woman.
So, firstly, this first character already makes her, it already sets her apart from her peers. She already puts her on a pedestal. Secondly, she is generous. She is generous. She gives. She gives not only her money, she gives her time for her children, her husband, and those around her. She gives. She gives generously. She gives away. And if we read the Bible, there's a verse that says that there's one that holds back and it leads to poverty, but there's another that just scatters and just prospers more and more. So this is another winning characteristic of this woman. A third one is hardworking. She is hardworking. The Bible does not condone laziness. If you want results, you have to put in the work. So this woman is hardworking. This is the third characteristic that is, that already sets this woman on the successful path. So this is all things up till now. These are 3 things that is possible for us to do, to work towards. She's fourthly discerning. What does discerning mean? I think this is where the Holy Spirit also comes into place. She is discerning. In the Proverbs, it talks about her. She invests. She sees a business or something, a venture that is beginning. It might not be popular, other people might not have had the idea or the thought to invest in it, but she has the thought to invest in such a thing for tomorrow, for the future, because she's not just relishing today's riches and the money and stuff. She's not going out to buy stuff and saying, I'm just gonna be on the shopping spree 24/7. Either way, my husband works, I got some money in my bank account, what, tomorrow can just wait. But no, she is discerning to say the future needs, investment. So she can invest, she knows what to invest, where and when. So those are 4 things. Coming up to the 5th things. The 5th point. Up till now, these are things that we can all do, all be. So this woman is not all that super. She's not some super woman out there that we cannot aspire. We cannot become more than aspire. We cannot become. So that's the 4th point. The 5th point. She is compassionate. There's no point having all those things, being godly, generous, hard working, discerning, and you're not compassionate. Where is the love? Without love, at the end of the day, she'd be empty. So she has love in her, the love of God to be compassionate to her workers or to her family. The Bible says that she provides. I don't have the exact word. She gives bread or something, clothes, or at the right time to her to her female servants. So that means she's compassionate. She's compassionate for them. She doesn't think she's all that or better than people. She has the love in her, and that is so important. I think it'd be almost impossible for her to have the 4 other qualities without love in her. So this woman has this 5 pillars. This Proverbs 31 woman is made of this main 5 pillars. There are other things there we can, if we dig in deeper. But those are the 5 main pillars of the Proverbs 31 woman. So now, is she a myth, or is it something that could be real?
Well, definitely real. Definitely. Obviously, it might not be something you become from one day to the other, but work towards them. Like every day, ask yourself today, was I compassionate? Or was I just haughty and thinking I'm full of myself? Nobody's perfect. We have days where we're better and days where, we might, fail or something like that. It is normal. We're human beings, but you work towards being better each time. And there's no height or level where you're supposed to get and then you've arrived and you're comfortable and bam, you're a Proverbs 31 woman and you could just sit back. It's a continuous thing that you work towards. Okay, was I compassionate today? Can I be more compassionate? Was I generous? Can I be more generous?
What you just said is actually quite interesting. She's the sort of image. I don't like the word ideal, but I would say it. I would use aspire. She is supposed to be a sort of reality that we are supposed to aspire to, but we can never really reach totally and say there's no level of, there's no one point that says, okay, I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. You can't be a Proverbs 31 woman at any time by working on all these things. It doesn't matter how many minutes you can pray. It doesn't matter how much money you have your bank account or what you've invested. It's just something that just to meditating on the Proverbs 31 woman is enough to be your becoming every day. It's a process. Yeah, actually that is the word. The Proverbs 31 woman is a process for every woman. There's no point. I am not a Proverbs 31 woman, or I am a Proverbs 31 woman today, or she's not a Proverbs. No, we are becoming. You just have to actively accept it. Tell yourself, this is what I want to be, and okay, you are it, and you're just going to be working to a different level each and every time. So now that we've cleared that, we just like to name some of the outcome of being a Proverbs 31 woman. For one, she is successful, as we said, not only financially but in her family. Her family she has a wonderful husband that is in the book it says he is high in society. In the Proverbs it says he is highly placed. We're supposed to understand that he's highly placed, but I think what he was trying to say is that because of her, he's living out his full purpose, full potential. I think that's the way to see that. So because of her, her husband can live out his full purpose. He is encouraged, he is motivated, and he goes for what he has in his heart. Secondly, she has children that are just wonderful. You can just imagine, it doesn't say, they love Her husband.
They call her blessed.
Her husband loves her. They call her blessed. Not only the children, not her husband too. They just look up to her. So she has amazing kids. She has wonderful people that work for her that might also, I'm sure, love her, and she has good people skills because she can interact with the merchants and etc. The people that she does business with. So successful. She's her children look up to her. She has a successful husband. She is financially blessed, and she has good people skills, good people's relations. She have a good she's on good terms with those around her. Those are the few points, the few benefits of being a Proverbs 31 woman. We said it so much now, it's just Proverbs 31 woman. Yeah, I don't know if you have anything to add to.
No, that's it. Just keep aspiring, keep working. I mean, like we said before, never think you've arrived and then just relax. There is always
it's not
more.
a point.
You can always
That's a mistake.
get better.
That's why people get frustrated with the Proverbs 31 woman. That used to be me. It's like, this woman, like, wait, look, just leave me, let me be. And this is just some myth that, I mean, you can never know. It is possible we have the cut out our character, and there are things that we all have in us, and we just have to continue working on. So it is a process. I'm sorry to have cut you off.
No, it's yeah. So that's just it. You know, I mean, I think I've seen on people's Instagram, you know, in their like their bios,
Hashtag
Proverbs 31 woman. And it's like, it's everywhere, to the point that, I mean, I don't think it's being abused necessarily, but people don't fully understand what it means. And some people think, you know, just I'm Christian, so I'm a Proverbs 31 woman, you know, and you need to work daily. It's not a name tag that just falls on you. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It doesn't just jump on you. You need Proverbs 31 woman.
It's best to like meditate really on that Proverbs and read it. Something that you have to read over and over again because before you actually understand it. So that's it for today. We hope you've enjoyed that as we have enjoyed sharing with you. And we hope to see you very soon. Okay? Thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.